Ramsey Fisher here, and welcome to my first attempt at a redfish on fly. The first one I have recorded, that is. I'm going to be doing a few different things today, but today what I really want to do is catch something on my fly rod. I've still never caught a redfish, but I'm not going to be picky. I'll just be happy to catch a fish on my fly rod. Oh, right under me. Can you guys see this? Right there? Just chill, stay chill everybody, stay chill. There's actually redfish. There's actually redfish. I actually saw redfish. Guys. Oh, he's under it. That was amazing. My day had its ups and downs, but unfortunately, there seemed to be more downs on this adventure. Oh, damn it. Oh man, that's the first time I've ever done that. Everybody good? Well, guess I have the rest of the day to dry off. My challenges included my first real technical difficulty, losing audio on half of my recordings. However, I did prevail and catch something on my fly rod. I have been fly fishing little bits here and there all of my life, whether it's for trout in Colorado streams or snook on the beaches of Sanibel. There are still a lot of fish I wish to target, and I really want to spend some time diving deeper into fly fishing and the culture of this sport. I have always believed fishing is deeper than just the actions of catching the fish. I believe sharing this experience with others and learning little details from each other is a big part of the fishing community, in addition to just spending quality time in the outdoors with nature. Separately, I also filmed a little inshore slam challenge for myself, targeting the classic snook, sea trout, and redfish species, all of which were to be caught on artificial from my paddleboard. And while it did not go as smoothly as I hoped, I kept at it and was able to locate all three species by the end of the day. This fish feels so good to get. Oh my gosh, it took me forever. Capped off our slam, baby. I even topped off my inshore slam with a micro tarpon to upgrade it to a grand slam, albeit by technicality, as it was just a baby tarpon. Look at these guys. Big old shiner. Thanks again for tuning in, and let's formally get this fly fishing journey started. I'm launching out of Ding Darling in Sanibel, Florida, where I grew up and one of my favorite places on earth, especially during sunrise. And this morning's sunrise did not disappoint. All right, morning everybody. Ramsey Fisher here. I'm out on the paddleboard in Ding Darling. Super excited to be here. I'm gonna be doing a few different things today. I'm actually gonna try to get inshore slam. I have a friend doing a fishing tournament. It's not today, but I just wanna see how it stack up. So we're gonna try to target my snook, redfish, and trout, all on artificial, and see if I can get a decent score to compete with these guys, even if I'm not in the tournament, but just for fun. But today, what I really wanna do is catch something on my fly rod. I have, caught plenty of fish on my fly rod. I've still never caught a redfish, so that would be a huge accomplishment today for me. I've had some chances, but I've just never really, I'm looking at mullet jump right now. I've just never really made it happen. So we're gonna go around and use the buggy whip today and see if I can find anything. Snook, redfish, trout, I would just love a redfish, but I'm not gonna be picky. I'll just be happy to catch a fish on my fly rod. So, got the paddleboard, got some artificials rigged, but I got my fly rod down there, and we're just gonna get after it. I'm fishing with a Redington Crosswater 8-weight fly rod, specifically a 4-piece I picked up for easy travel, which I've had for probably 15 years and have yet to replace the casting line or backing, so I'm hoping it holds up for whatever I throw its way. Hello.
Hey, this has been a level 10 today.
Yeah.
Non-stop level 10.
Well, I just spooked a really big fish, so I'm gonna do a little fishing.
Okay.
I love you bunches.
I love you. Good luck.
Mwah. Love you. Night. Big shout out to my wife
or managing our often unruly baby while I'm out fishing. Love you, babe. Now let's get into my morning fishing.
All right, guys. So on the top water, I've caught a fish in here before. There's a little flow through here. Man, not even, oh, there's a big wake, huh, oh, he's still on it. Got him. I think it's a nice red. He's pulling me over. I think it's a nice red. Oh, he just came off. Oh. Missed it again. Got him. I think it's a nice trout. Or is it a snook? Ah, it's a snook.
The morning seemed to be going well with bites right away on topwater. But as I continued on and targeted these calm pockets out of the wind, I would begin to see that I had some work cut out for me in completing my inshore slam and targeting redfish, or any fish for that matter, with my fly rod. My live water sports paddleboard is possibly the greatest shallow water fly fishing vessel out there, and I'm excited to start committing some time to this mission with this paddleboard. But while I wait for the sun to rise a little more, there's no harm in throwing my spinning gear a little longer.
Oh, freaking tightening the drag. Great cast. Eat me. Oh, got him. Really pretty snook in the light.
By this time, the sun was plenty high to spot fish, and I began making my way towards some areas out of the wind to throw my fly rod along some more protected shorelines.
See some little minnows here, which is usually a good sign. I wanted to go in that crack, but the wind blew me this way, and we're just gonna go with it. Maybe it wants me to see something over here. Oh guys, huge, not huge, but a redfish. Definitely just saw a redfish. I'm seeing fish, that's a good sign. And that fish was in chase too of my baits. I'm tempted to put down my oh, right under me. Can you guys see this? Right there? Just chill, stay chill. Stay chill, everybody. Stay chill. We're gonna power pull. We're gonna power pull. Oh. Guys, they're here. The redfish are here. I'm feeling it's getting fishy. I'm in the right spot. I'm almost two in the right spot. Like, I'm just running into them left and right. They're just not running into my lure. Something is happening here. I'm seeing like 4 redfish since I've been here. Oh, I see a redfish. I see a redfish. I see a redfish. Nobody move. Everybody act cool. Oh, he's spooked. Did you guys see that? They are all over this flat right now. Guys, I feel absolutely bonkers right now doing this. But hey, I've seen a bunch of redfish. They don't want to commit. Let's see if I can get them on fly rod. Right? That's the natural next thing to do. Get some line out. Oh, what the heck? I first freaking cast and I got a trout. Is it a trout or a lizardfish? Is it? It's a trout. First cast. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm throwing, guys. Well, I know it works. Now if I can just get the right species. Can't catch a trout all day so far throwing lures, and I catch it on topwater right away on a fly rod. Guys, there's actually redfish. There's actually redfish. I actually saw redfish. Oh, he's under it. Oh, gosh, that was amazing. That was amazing. He was trailering it. Oh. Ah. All right. Let's move on. I'll try fly fishing another spot.
Looking back, it may have been best to stay put a little longer, or to try going a different direction to avoid what would happen next.
Guys, it's a feeding frenzy. Yeah, you get something on my fly rod. I don't know if it's just jacked, but I'm hoping there's other fish mixed in. Man. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Oh. Oh. Oh man. That's the first time I've ever done that. Oh. Everybody good? Oh. Man. Oh. Nothing's in my pockets really. Phone's fine. Car keys. Well, guess I have the rest of the day to dry off. Saw a redfish. See if anyone's along this tree line. Ooh, nibble. Oh, big blow up. No, little snook. I thought I saw a big blow up. We're gonna try this cast again. Maybe that snook stole this bait from a bigger fish. All right, I think there's a bunch of dinky snook here, so I'm gonna throw out this little fly. See if I can get one. Gotta match the hatch, right? This is what those little glass minnows that are getting crushed around here are. Look just like this. Well, that was the first time I've ever fallen off my paddleboard. And probably won't be the last. At least it was, you know, during transition and not just like me being an idiot, but still, I gotta get better balancing on my paddleboard, especially if I'm gonna do more of this fly fishing, which I really want to. Let me know if you guys like seeing the fly fishing or if you just want like just action, because of course using live bait and throwing artificials will always have more action, but fly fish is something that I've always enjoyed doing, but I always have really liked catching fish, and I fish a lot with my dad who doesn't do any fly fishing, so, or at least saltwater fly fishing. He loves freshwater like stream fly fishing for trout. But let me know if you guys want to see more fly fishing. I really am excited to bring more to the channel. I love doing a lot of shallow water fishing on the paddleboard, and it's just perfect for it. So I'm gonna keep at it. Pretty sure I just saw a little redfish or a nice trout go by, so keep working. Winds are calming down a little bit and the sun's like totally out, so we'll see if I can find some more coves to throw the fly.
It was not until I reviewed this footage later on that I realized my audio recording stopped, likely a result of my morning swim. However, as my day progressed, I moved on and located a decent sea trout with my MirrOlure Mirrodine, which was turning out to be my preferred lure of choice this morning and afternoon, landing both my snook and trout on this lure. As I had no luck with those redfish this morning with my MirrOlure, I decided to switch up and go to a 4-inch paddle tail as I moved along the mangrove shorelines as the tide began moving out and water levels got lower. I had quite a few encounters with sharks on this trip, definitely more so than usual. I imagine the cooler water temps had them in the bays looking for food, but let me know if you have a theory as to why this is. It was here I stumbled upon some more jack feeding on the glass minnows and spotted some redfish mixed in amongst the action. Unfortunately, the jack were quicker to my paddle tail, but they still give a great fight. After seeing a few more redfish spooked, I knew I was in the right area, so as the feeding action continued on and off, I pushed myself deeper amongst the action and whipped out my fly rod. I'm throwing a little streamer fly, which closely mimics the little glass minnows which were getting fed on. And at this time I was fortunate to connect with something. Jack crevalle may be considered a trash fish by some, but they are a strong fighting fish and exciting to chase and catch, the same as many sport fish, especially on fly. And while this was not the redfish I was hoping for, it was still a fish caught on fly, and a win for this day when I was in desperate need for some action on the fly rod. I will have to freshen up on some gear and more flies soon, as I currently have a limited supply of flies. After releasing that jack, I quickly got back into position and made another cast as the school of jacks swam past and was able to entice another strike, and the fight was on once again. I have been saltwater fly fishing in small amounts for over a decade now, but the redfish has always eluded me. So I am excited to renew this journey and film it to share with all of you. Of course, I am excited to target some other fish like snook and tarpon and possibly even tripletail or sheepshead to mix things up. But first, you gotta pick up the rod and just get started. And jack are a great fish to begin with, as they are often aggressive and fun to fight with if you can locate them feeding. This is an old travel rod I got from Bass Pro long ago, and it has served me well over the years. I hope to update it soon and get a redfish on it before I ever retire it and upgrade it to a better rod. But I need to earn that first. After the fun with those jack, I crept back down the shoreline in search of my redfish to complete my inshore slam, and as I approached the larger grass flat system, I was surprised to see how much water flow there was. Mullet, pinfish, and glass minnows were darting across the flat as the tide was flowing out, and of course, some redfish were mixed in. And I was in the right place at the right time to land a decent fish and close off the day's challenge for an inshore slam. I had searched and searched for this fish to finish my slam, so it was extremely rewarding to finally locate one and get it to the board. This 3-spotted fish was a beautiful bronze to highlight my day.
Guys, this fish feels so good to get. Capped off our slam, baby. Sweet. Yes! All right, let's see if I can get a bigger one now.
Thankfully, my handheld GoPro continued to work just fine during the day, and it was just my chest-mounted camera that took a dump on my audio.
All right, everybody. That's all I got for you. I am definitely in love with fly fishing. I do a lot of it for trout, rainbow trout, brown trout, brook trout in the Colorado streams, but I definitely grew up doing it around Sanibel, you know, catching snook, ladyfish, maybe some tarpon, and I definitely want to get a redfish. I was super happy to at least had some fun today finding redfish for sure. That was exciting, but also these jack crevalle that could come in here and feed on minnows and in a frenzy was pretty exciting. So these gave me some action, and even had that random little sea trout. I definitely want to commit some time to getting a fish on my fly rod, a redfish that is, along with some other, you know, quality fish. So I'm gonna keep an eye on some of these tides, and when I have some good low tides, I'll break out and commit to the fly rod. I'll probably still bring like one spinning rod, but I definitely want to spend some more time with the fly rod. So Let me know what you guys think. I'm still just using this, you know, like rod I've had since forever. Is there a fish over there? Thought I saw a fish. But it's doing fine for now. Eventually I'll have to get a new rod, but I'm just happy to be out in the water. So I did some other fishing today. Definitely had a decent time catching some other fish on the artificials, some snook, even got some redfish and some trout, but would have loved a few bigger fish today. But you know, you can't complain, you just gotta enjoy your time on the water. I'm looking at some ospreys in the trees right now and they're just loving life. Ramsey Fisher here. I'll catch you later.
Thanks for tuning in for this fly fishing action. Let me know what you think of it in the comments and if you are eager to see more. On my way out of the refuge, I would stop and try my luck for the micro tarpon in the small creeks. And I was fortunate enough to locate some fish and even luckier to have a small enough fly they could eat.
All right, we're going to a little smaller fly. I'm hoping this does the trick. Had a bite. First cast, had a bite, pretty good. Got one. I got him. Don't come off. Do not come off. Woo! Buddy. I got. Look at these guys. Beautiful big old shiner. Sweet.
Thanks again for staying tuned. If you made it this far, please be sure to like this video and subscribe for more content. Ramsey Fisher here, and I'll catch you later.